Hey guys, this is your boy Marcus and welcome back to my Master League series with Swansea City, of course, episode number 18. We're coming up to the end of the season sort of time period. We're roughly probably in about March or what is April, May, probably in April, I'll give a guess. No, end of March, start of April sort of time period. So with that being said, again, 3 matches in the episode as usual, and of course the return leg against Udinese is the first match. In the episode, of course, Michu does not play. Our basically best player in the world does not play. Pozuelo plays in his spot. Dyer, Routledge, Jonjo Shelvey, Wilshere, of course. The midfield 5 is what you want. Di Natale there, just clapping his teammates and loving life, as he always does, little Italian player. But of course, again, Di Natale, Muriel, Torge, Pereira, or Pereira, whatever, what's his name? Pereira. What's his name? That's his name. I told you it was red. Anyway. He's playing as well. Of course, 3 episodes, 3 matches, 2 in the Premier League, and of course this one in the Europa League. So Routledge again gets us a little bit of time to shine. He's probably going to get sold in the summer. I don't really like Routledge at all. I don't really like the way he runs about the ball or anything like that. Just don't really like playing with him really. But of course we kicked off having taken a 3-1 lead in from the away leg. It was basically a lot easier to beat Udinese than it was to face anywhere near Olympiacos, but Jonjo Shelvey scores first thing, literally like 15 minutes on the clock. Absolutely fantastic corner, little routine, and it just goes straight to Jonjo Shelvey's foot and he scores. It's a very nice goal. So in the 22nd minute here, Zuniga gets a shot away, keeper makes a relatively good save. Very poor defensive clearance, gets it straight to Pozuelo. Pozuelo gets a shot away again, the keeper makes an absolutely fantastic save. Again, they can't really clear it anywhere. They eventually do clear it, and the referee gives an offside. Jesus Christ, it's a little stupid fly flying about as I'm trying to do commentary here. But Jonjo Shelvey there getting a yellow card for that absolutely horrendous tackle. But yeah, literally in the last minutes of the half, basically tries to get through on goal, can't get through on goal, and 1-0 at half time. So basically taking a 4-1 lead. It's not too bad really going into half time in the Europa League quarter-finals. So with that being said, in the 75th minute here, Merkel takes a corner, free kick, hits it in. Lopez eventually gets a shot away, and I don't know what the hell, I think Zabret, or it's Vorm or Zabret in goal, but I don't know what to do, just don't decide to thing the near post, and Lopez scores. So Wilshere here with the ball, plays a nice ball for the Zuniga, but it doesn't really matter because the full-time result anyway. So 1-1 was the final score in the second leg, but having already dominated in the first leg doesn't really matter too much. I mean, yes, we did have 16 shots, 11 on target, but we already had won the first leg 3-1, so final aggregate scoreline, of course, was 4-2 to Swansea, and we're basically into the semi-finals of the Europa League. My match, of course, went to Burkic for Udinese because, of course, he saved 11 shots. And the other results, of course, Fiorentina beat Madrid 7-0, Tottenham beat Lazio 4-1, we, of course, beat Udinese 4-2, and Wolfsburg beat Schalke 3-2. So basically, in the next leg, we'll probably be I think we faced off against Fiorentina, if I can remember correctly, and Tottenham, of course, will face off against Wolfsburg. So with that being said, we're going into the next match. It's a big match as well. It's against Arsenal away from home at the Emirates Stadium. So I think we face Arsenal, and it looks like we face Stoke away from home as well. So two big massive matches. So it's going to be a very difficult game. Giroud, Ozil, Walcott, Wilshere. Well, not Wilshere. Well, Wilshere's playing for me, but I mean, some good players. Bruno Alves, Jenkinson was playing at right back, so I knew it was a sort of weak right side of the defence. So I basically attacked there. That's basically what I did, and if I remember correctly, that really worked. But yeah, Vorm, Routledge back, of course. Michu on the bench. I think he was just like in poor form for whatever reason. He just decided not. He was like, maybe the pressure was getting a bit too much to him. But considering we've played like 40 games in the season, and he's played like nearly every single one of them, I'd give a guess he's a bit tired. So with that being said, of course, Arsenal kicked off, and Arsenal actually play really realistically in this game. Unbelievably realistic how they actually play like in real life. But Routledge here pushes past Bruno Alves, keeps running down, 5 minutes on the clock, and it's a goal. For some reason, they give it to Koscielny as an own goal, but I'm not really complaining because it still is a lead. So in the 20th minute here, a little bit nicer pressure, Zuniga gets through on goal, nothing can stop the big Zuniga, gets a shot away, really good save from Szczesny, Pablo retrieves the ball, skins past Jenkinson completely, gets a shot away, and Szczesny can't stop it going into the back of the net, 2-0. So basically we went into this match with sort of mentality of just going out there and trying to win this match as quickly as possible. It doesn't really matter because Cazorla gets played for a goal, absolutely fantastic ball from Brzezinski, Cazorla for on goal, and Cazorla with absolutely fantastic finish from Santi Cazorla. Put Vorm on his leg, on his backside before actually just chipping the ball over him. So at half time it was 2-1 to Swansea, so it wasn't too bad. It could have been worse, but well, it could have been a lot better, really. I mean, we had 6 shots, 4 on target. We could have had actually 2 more goals. But look at that pass percentage from Arsenal, 86%. But in the second half, and basically we just defended, and it was worth it because Matip there was an absolutely fantastic challenge. It was getting to a 4-on-3 at the back, and we won. So 2-1 was the final score. Yes, we had 18 shots, 14 on target, but I mean, there's no point showing you all those ridiculously shots where Chelsea's just saving everything. We even got an 8.0 rating. That sort of says everything. But Zuniga got man of the match at 6.5. And into the final match of the episode, and like I was correct, away to Stoke it was. So at the end of the last episode, we were 4 points clear of Manchester City, and we just needed to keep winning, like I said. And we won the game today against Arsenal. We won where there's probably a 90% chance we'll beat Stoke because Stoke aren't actually that good a team. Through to the semi-finals of the Europa League, final of the FA Cup. Not a bad season at all. Can we have a fantastic ending to it? Well, we'll find out in the next 2 episodes because there's only 2 episodes left of this season because it only goes to 20 matches. There's only 60 matches in a season, and of course 3 matches in episode, 20 episodes. So of course, with Big Fiorentina game on the horizon, we of course rested a lot of players. Jonjo Shelvey still of course played because he's just a beast, but Rufflin did play up front for my side, and of course Stoke, not a very hard team to face. So Stoke are of course playing relatively decent football somehow in the Europa League spots. But in the 10th minute of the match here, Rufflin gets the ball, tries to get past Shawcross, can't get past him. Michu, however, gets it. Michu has a shot, absolutely fantastic save from Begovic. And then in the 41st minute, Wilshere on the ball. Like, of course, that little midfield trio of Wilshere, Michu, and Jonjo Shelvey, whenever I play them, for whatever reason, I always seem to win. Skins past Charlie Adam, skins past Peters, gets a shot away. Really good save again by Begovic. So basically, I figured out that Begovic was going to probably end up just saving everything in this match. So I had to sort of change my game plan and sort of attack in a different way. Because, I mean, I had 61% possession, basically dominating everything. So from half-time, I sort of just decided to keep possession for a little bit. Matip here on the ball. Gets to Zuniga and just like, well, we'll just keep possession, not go too hardcore. But for some reason, I decided to run of Zuniga, gets to Michu, gets it. Basically, Michu just goes on a little run, and nothing stops him, and he gets a shot away, and again he saves it, but fortunately for me it goes into the back of the net this time rather than round the post, when it actually technically should have went round the post because it makes more sense to go round the post, but that's PES logic. So with that being said, in the last minutes of the match, Ireland gets played for on goal, Williams is coming back, and I foul him. Don't know what I was thinking. Ireland gets injured, the referee gives a penalty and a yellow card to Ashley Williams, again giving away another penalty in the last minutes of the match. Ireland was unable to continue, but it didn't really matter, 90 minutes in the clock. Adam takes a penalty, I actually saved the penalty, and again, comes straight back to him, and Adam hits the post. Fortunately for me, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I actually did that, and that was that. So basically, in the last minute, we had a last minute scare of, basically he saved the penalty, went back to him, and he missed an open goal. I don't know how you missed an open goal, but Charlie Adam did that. So 13 shots, 8 on target, 60% possession, 74% pass completion percentage, basic domination of Stoke at whatever Stoke's home ground is. And that was that. So let's look at this table. We're still 4 points clear of Chelsea, of Manchester City. We're 9 points clear of Chelsea, 10 points clear of United, and we're a good 15 points clear of Liverpool. So basically, it's between me and Man City. I need to just keep winning my games. There's only, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4 more games in the Premier League. And then, of course, the Europa League, and then there's the FA Cup final. So anything can happen is all that sort of really needs to be said. So if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.